Hi there, Taurus. How are you doing today? Welcome to your reading, and we're going to be looking at a specific situation that's going on with you at the moment that's happening in your life. We're going to be asking Spirit what will come of this situation and just some advice on moving through. So it could be something that's feeling challenging or really unclear at the moment. And you'll know if it's your current situation within the first few cards. We'll pick up on your current energy first. And this is timeless. So whenever you get to the message and it feels good and it resonates for you, and predominantly for strong Taurus placements, strong planetary placements, sun, moon, rising, and north node. If you don't find this one resonates, then check out your other sun, moon, rising, north node signs, because your messages might be in those readings. And yes, I'm feel to do a really big shuffle with these cards for you. Let's see what Spirit want to bring forward. We've got daughter romance. So it could be something impacting romantic connections or romantic energy around you. This could be past or present situation. Let's have a look. What else? Okay. What's happening in this situation for you, viewer? We've got Angel of Balance. Do you know, when this came out originally, I was picking up on the balance between, or the impact between your career, your family, friends, hobbies, romantic partnerships, or finding time for romance, finding time for the love life, really. And that is applicable whether you're in a romantic connection or you're not in a romantic connection at the moment. It's to do with the balance of things in your life, being able to, or having a yearning or a desire for something, or to create more balance when it comes to something that you feel sort of romantically pulled towards. It could be a person. This could also be a creative project for some of you, or both. We've got storm warning. Yeah, there's been some kind of frustration, friction, uncomfortable energy surrounding romance, and we've got attachment. Okay, and we've got, yeah, this really is feeling like everything's been done in a certain way. You've had a certain routine, you've had a certain way of doing things up so far, and it's all come to a head. And now we are looking at doing things where we've liked the stability, where we've liked our routine. Something's changed in that routine, in that predictability, and we now need to look for these adjacent possibilities on how to, I want to say, fit everything in. We've got envy. Okay, and we've got sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Okay, so with the envy energy, what I'm picking up here is, oh sorry, let me just move the microphone out of the way. There we go. And what I'm picking up here is the looking in, you or your partner or somebody around you kind of looking in at, from the outside, at other couples, or how other couples are, romantic couples are, romantic energies played out. And it's the kind of energy of, well, you know, they do this and this and they make it work. And I feel Spirit saying it's not applicable to you because you've got your own way of doing things. This is about you now finding your own routine, your own way of doing something, your own pleasures, and balancing yourself and another, maintaining your values, maintaining everything that kind of brings you two together if you're in a romantic relationship, or what kind of bonds you to somebody else, or what you find enjoyable time wise with someone else, or conversation wise. This is about you finding your ways through that. We've got the High Priestess. Nice. I love that we've got the High Priestess and the sixth chakra. This is, it's like coming away from the norm and going into a way of doing things that is suitable for you, but there's going to be a change in routine. I feel like that's the biggest frustration, the biggest friction at the moment. It's like there's a feeling of not wanting to give something up, but the mind and the knowing is in conflict at the moment. Yeah, we've got the Lovers card. Okay, this is very strong energy though. Straight away we've got High Priestess and love coming through. Major Arcana. What else for Taurus? I'll flip these round in a second, Taurus, for you. There we go. And we've got temptation and seven of fire. Okay. So high priestess and love. So this is really about choices, the choices that we're making to honor our inner knowing. Something got out of balance, or there's a fear that something is going to go out of balance. For some of you, where you're not in a romantic connection, but you do have a romantic interest, it's almost like you're not pursuing or somebody in the situation is not pursuing the situation because of not wanting to let go of something or not wanting routine to change, perhaps. And we've got seven of fire and temptation. There's a big defense around having your own, keeping something like if you were in a relationship, it means that you wouldn't be able to do the thing that you love to do on a Sunday, or you think that it wouldn't, or it would impact your weekday routine. It would impact something, and there's like a defensive energy around that. I do feel that there's some resistance to change without seeing these adjacent possibilities, and that's what Spirit's saying. That's what's sticky at the moment and feeling uncomfortable, because we've got attachment and temptation here. And temptation, this energy, this devil energy, which is the devil in the traditional tarot, it's like the temptation to do something, the temptation to not change, the temptation to keep things as they are, but they don't. It's like keeping things like this, but actually if we had adjacent possibilities, we could widen and have something bigger without it being unstable. It can still be stable. This energy feels really strong, so I hope it's making sense, because it's the holding on. It's almost like when you realize you can do whatever you want to do, there's a way around it. Everything becomes easier, and it's not the same way other people are doing it, or what other people are telling you to do. Okay, let's see what else is coming out for you, Taurus. Okay, what did we have flip there? Three of fire and call, surrender. Absolutely. So we've got, I feel like for you, I feel like this three of fire is relating to you, viewer. I feel like you've got something that you want to do. Perhaps you want to go traveling, but you're in a romantic relationship and you feel like it's not quite, it's not the right time to do it, but it does feel, something feels really true with this high priestess energy. There's a choice where something feels really true. There's a surrender that's needed in communication here, to follow something. I feel like you've achieved something. You've become very successful at something, or you've been recognized in some way, and perhaps there's this energy around you where people are envious of you and what you've achieved. Okay. Patience. We have a lot of major arcana for you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big life changes. King of Earth on the bottom. Okay, it will stable out, and so your energy coming through as the outcome. We've got patience, Sagittarius energy, the temperance in tarot. This is patience on the situation to allow things to settle, not making any sudden moves. Although I feel like you don't want to make any sudden moves apart from this thing that you're like, oh, I'd love to just go and do that, or that something feels really good, but you're not sure how to balance it. It could be something with a partner if you're in a romantic relationship. Let's have a look at the journey here. What do we need to know about this situation's journey moving forward? What's happening? What energy is available? What kind of possibilities are available here? I do feel this situation I do feel it straight away. We haven't looked at advice yet, but I do feel like there's a calming energy here. This is almost taking you on your own, if you're dating, or if you're thinking about dating, or if you're letting go of we've got metamorphosis. If you're letting go of a romantic energy from the past, and this is a complete transition for you both. We've got metamorphosis. It's you're turning into a completely different couple, completely different individuals or individual. a huge transformation in the relationship, and this is about trusting each other and nobody else outside the relationship. This is about trusting yourself and somebody who you might meet. We've got rescue. Yeah. Commitment. Yeah. There's, if you're not in a relationship and you are looking for a relationship, a romantic partnership, a long-term romantic partnership, I feel like this is the energy, this energy is the right energy for you to be in. But this is about doing things in a different way. Yeah. So we've got, sorry, I'm getting all a bit muddled here. And we've got commitment and rescue. This is almost like the other person. This is two ways. It's both you and this other person, but it's almost like you're rescuing each other through the commitment to the connection, through the commitment to honoring romantic feelings, honoring how you feel, the truth of how you're feeling, because we've got the real strong direction towards truth energy here with patience and the healing around a connection as well. Once we've gone through the surrender, once there's been this communication about what we want out of the relationship, but more so it's what we want out of life. So it's like saying, I really want to go and start my own business. I really want to go and travel. I want to go away for a month and experience this, and finding a way to do that as a couple. Maybe not physically together, but in the couple energy, in the romantic relationship energy. But I feel like through the honesty and through the commitment and devotion to each other, in line with your own truth as individuals, it's like you rescue each other from worry or from concern or from feeling from this, what's feeling like this storm. This storm might have happened, but I feel like this storm warning is actually more to do with the fear of something breaking down, the fear of a storm coming in. And we've got Wizard of Awareness and Listening. So this is, I love that we've got the High Priestess and the Wizard of Awareness together for you as well. This is like the masculine, feminine energy of the spiritual knowing. And it's really knowing each other. It's being in full awareness and full acceptance of the other person, listening to the other person, listening to our own heart as well, our own desires. Whatever you want to communicate with your partner, or whatever it is you're looking for in a romantic relationship that you are very aware that you want to be honest and open about because it's important to you, there's a real positive energy to support that coming through and coming to fruition. Really positive. It's like it feels like you're really worried about something going wrong, and I really feel Spirit's here to say to you today that it's not. Into the unknown. This type of conversation, this type of relationship could be completely unknown to you. It could be like you haven't experienced this type of honesty, this type of truth, this type of transparency before in a relationship without repercussions. Peaks of joy. Yes, we had 3-3 earlier. Can't remember where. But I've just noticed that again. Peaks of joy. Going into this unknown, surrendering, not looking at anybody else or allowing anybody else to have judgment on the situation, surrendering and being honest about like where we're holding on to beliefs that maybe aren't working anymore, where we're holding on to routine or conditioning, relationship conditioning specifically, and conditioning around romantic energy, romantic perception, romantic judgments. Once all of that is released, and that's the big move, that's the big life lesson I feel like that's coming for both of you on your pathway. This is you go into the unknown and you feel a little bit scared and you feel a little bit wobbly, but I do feel the fear of the anticipation of something happening or something breaking down, something going wrong is a lot more intense and anxious, anxiety inducing than this going into the unknown. But you might not feel that just yet. I feel like that's what Spirit's encouraging you to do. Okay, where have we got healing happening here? Let's look, because it feels like there's this connection. Let's look at gathering your tribe, being around the right people. So I was going to say, let's look, because it's a connection, let's look at the connection healing energy. Let's get one more. The connection healing energy. What's coming down the middle here? Song of the Wild. Yeah, this is really not about being tame. This is about, some of you, I do feel like you want to go away, you want to move away. You and your partner might want to move away from where you are as well, which might cause some problems with family, with friends, or your perceived problems with family and friends. But gathering your tribe, this really is a time for you to be around the people that are strong for you as a couple, to be around the right kind of energy as a couple, so couples that are doing what you want to be doing, not where you've been necessarily in terms of advice. Because I feel like the advice is very straightforward, almost unemotional advice. There's an emotional avoidance advice that has been happening or has happened in the past to do with this connection, or a romantic connection, or you in a romantic situation somewhere. And it's like that's coming back. If you've felt yourself say, well, so and so said this, and I really trust them, and I believe, they you trust them and you lean into their opinions because they've been trustworthy people. It's not about this person having any bad intent at all. It's about you finding your own way. We've got a lot of wildness, we've got a lot of flow, we've got a lot of expansion. Jupiter energy is coming through here as well. What's happening for the other energy in this connection, the other energy in this connection, the healing for the other energy in this connection? Eagle medicine. This is about new beginnings. This is about seeing things from a higher perspective. This is about being focused, being razor sharp. We've got owl medicine as well. Okay. This person, the healing is being able to see something from a bird's eye view. It's using their wisdom to not put their past experiences into this relationship. If they've had a bad experience with a partner before you, it's being able to be open and transparent about worries, about concerns, without feeling judged. This is where the listening is coming in, and then being able to be open. And this isn't about you not being trustworthy to have that space. This is this person's worry, and it's incredibly vulnerable position that perhaps they're not used to being in. Okay, so we've got this high bird's eye view, this wisdom, this night and day as well. So it's unavoidable looking at something from a different perspective, from a higher vision, from looking out and then seeing all the detail in. The eagle can see well far into the distance, and also the tiniest speck on the ground. A very I'm picking up air sign here as well, but because we've got this high in the air element, might be strong in their chart, or it might be something air energy that's impacting them at the moment, or this could be your energy that they're healing with. What about you, viewer? What's happening for your healing journey right now? If you're not with someone at the moment, this is about it's almost like this is a clue as to a soulmate energy that comes towards you. Okay, and we've got Grandmother Earth, Grandfather Sky, and Tracker. Wow, what beautiful energy. This is what I love about this, and I'm going to pull, actually had a feeling to pull this King of Earth from the bottom because it felt significant here. And oh, sorry, you've got the reflection there. Let me put this up here. Because this felt significant because it's your Earth energy. They've come up with what I feel very strongly is air energy, mental. They're very intelligent. They've got a deep intelligence about them, but it could be like a quiet intelligence that they perhaps heavy thinkers. This is all to do with the mind, intelligence, communication. But you're helping them earth that because we've got you. You're healing as being earthed and grounded and nurturing and taking care, and Grandfather Sky, spirit, your connection to spirit, which we can see very strongly here in your energy, in the current situation energy that you're embracing and that you're going through. This is really the earth and the beauty of the earth and grounding and being in your solid foundations and being connected to everything in the earth, being listening to everything that's coming through the earth plane, but also being heavily connected to spirit, to be and connected to spirit guides, perhaps if that's something that you do in your practice. But you're connecting earth and air elements here somehow. So you're connecting, helping somebody bring their ideas, their thoughts into a cohesive state. But you're also, through that, helping somebody else, you're healing. It's like, do you know when you give advice to somebody and the advice just comes, and sometimes it's channeled advice, it just comes naturally, or from our own wisdom, or from spirit. I feel like you're going to give advice and you're going to say, oh my god, yeah, of course, and it's like you're giving yourself advice at the same time. And we've got tracker. This is about being laser sharp focus. You've both got a deep focus energy here. This is about being really focused and going after what you want, not worrying about any obstacles. You're honing in on your tracker energy. You have the ability to go after what you want. I do feel you've been very successful somehow, or somewhere. This could be in the relationship. This could be career or life or parenthood. Could be in your community. There's an area of your life that you've been extremely successful in, and it could be this elevation, this development, this evolution of this success that you're wanting to go through right now. There is a possibility that this person is scared of losing you into the distance because of the success that you've had, if that's what's happening in the connection. Okay, let's get some advice here. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. How are you feeling about everything that's happening? There is this flow energy with the connection, but especially with you, I feel like you lead the way, and then this person will follow you. You set the example. If you're not with this person yet, this is you leading the way in terms of your knowing, your confidence in spirit, confidence in self, confidence in life, just in life, in how things work out. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. You're definitely being pulled to something here. There's something you are really pulled towards. High priestess, we've got this choice energy as well with the lover's energy, and we've got the lovers and temptation together, and this is about making healthy and unhealthy choices. This is about making choices of the head and the heart. This is about conscious, deeply conscious, honest choices. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. It's about doing things in a very different way. You could be very heavily impacted by full moon energy as well. Snake, shed old skin. It's not about doing things in the old way anymore. This is about doing things in a new way. Nice. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. And I feel like you transform earth, air, water. Do you know, you're transforming consciously through earth, air, and water, but having the gift of earth, air, and water elements is then bringing to life the fire transformational element. Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Yeah, this is you. This is you coming into your own. Absolutely. You have a deep capacity and an enormous capacity to heal. Let's see what's being activated for you as you go through this. This situation is any tension, any worry, any concern will go with honest communication. If it's like it will flare up and then somebody will come back and say, actually, do you know what? I can see what you mean now. And we've got a lot of wildness energy. This is not about doing things in a very strict way, in a linear way. This is about doing things based on your knowing and just being honest, just purely honest, whatever that might be. It could be, do you know what? Sometimes when this happens, I get really angry. So, flow, nice. It could be, is that one? Yeah. It could be, sometimes when you do this, I really love it and I really appreciate it and I'm so grateful for it. Whatever it is, whatever energy that is associated with it, this is important to share for both people. So we've got wonder and flow. Blessings, yes. There's one more here for you as well. This is about going with the flow, not being rigid. Rigid is the word I'm looking for. Not being in any way rigid with this, with what you want out of life or this connection. You don't have to give up one thing to have something else. I feel that might be two. Yes. Okay. Focus and release. Yeah. With you've got this tracker energy that's big. It's focus for you, and also prioritizing your own needs without blocking something else off, or by feeling like something else is going to be blocked off. So flow and wonders. It's like when you go with the flow, you see what kind of things become open to you with this call energy, the judgment energy here for you as well. Big shifts, big shifts. And it's all around the choices in how you communicate. Conscious choices are incredibly important. And we've got blessings. This is going to blessings. And we've got focus and release. Really release the old. It's incredibly important to release the old. Anything you thought you knew about romance, romantic relationships, romantic connection, whether in a partnership or not, whatever your situation is, release the old. Something is transforming. Something is completely transforming. And it's the focus that you have through this pathway that helps things come into fruition. Let's have a look at headspace. What do you need to be aware of in headspace for this situation to unfold in the most optimum way? What do we need to know about headspace for the viewer, please, Spirit? Headspace energy. Okay, we have, where can I ask for more help in my life? Adjacent possibilities. So where is it that you can ask for help? Are you asking for help from the other person specifically? Where can I create more space to do this thing that you want to do? What else could this mean? So the changes that you're feeling and the kind of conversations that you might be having or you're thinking about having, what if it means something else? What if it doesn't mean a breakup? What if it doesn't mean or whatever it is you might think that it means? What if it means something else? What if it means something totally the opposite of what you're thinking? What else could happen? What else could it mean? This could also be the conscious communication. So when somebody says something to you, what else could it mean? Because somebody saying something to you from a place of insecurity could mean I'm insecure and I'm worried about losing you, but it could come across really harsh. So it's having the space between, where can I create more space? Having the space between action and reaction. From whom can I release my judgment right now? Yeah, we felt judgments earlier, didn't we? Judgment around the conditions about a romantic relationship or romantic energy. What do I resist feeling right now? So what is feeling in resistance in your own emotions? So connect with your emotions. What emotions are coming up? There is no good or bad emotion. There's no right or wrong emotion. There is simply the experience of emotions. So what happens when you allow yourself to feel everything that you're feeling? Do you feel angry? Do you feel grief? Do you feel optimistic? Do you feel joy? Can you kind of feel this peaks of joy energy coming in? Can you feel that that's accessible for you right now? Can you feel any kind of temptation that's feeling a little bit not okay? Where is this coming in for you? Okay, now let's have a look at your pathway forward. What do we need to know about this pathway forward? So once we've had this conscious communication, once we've created this space, once we have got everything out in the open, once we've got Two of Cups, it's the soulmate card. This is about the Two of Cups. Largely is about two people who are quite different coming together in perfect harmony. Yeah, we've got Nine of Swords, Death and Rebirth, Three of Swords. Yeah, this is the release because you're releasing a lot. Yeah, we go back to steadiness. This storm will pass. For some of you, the storm it's not even, it won't even hit. This is the anxiety of the storm. So we've got the Two of Cups. Really understanding each other, really being together on a soul connection with somebody, or somebody coming towards you with this level once this is processed through. We've got Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, and Death and Rebirth. So where you might have felt the anxiety of heartbreak in the past, something from the past here, impacting your thought process, impacting any kind of judgment, there's a total rebirth here. There's like and the Death and Rebirth card is, again, I mean, we've got a major arcana for you coming out here. This is about triumph over the ego, triumph over judgment, triumph over any conditioning, triumph over the mind. But you have the power of this air element, this water element, this earth element, as you go through this this learning to embrace the fire element of transition. So we've got a complete redo of anything that might have felt like this in the past. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. We are going into stability here. We're definitely going into more stability. This is somebody working hard to create stable foundations, to understand the material. This is you with Grandmother Earth energy here. You've been working really hard at something. Okay, let's have a look at some words of guidance as you keep going on this pathway. It's like Spirit saying slow and steady. It's like this slow and steady energy. But there's this, there is a blessing over something. We've got manifest. There's a blessing over you as a couple, and you as individual people. And I can just see lots of smiling. I just see lots of smiling. Conscious communication right now. So we've got manifest, dream deep and ask for what you want. I want to say as well, like nobody has to make the choice of like, am I in the relationship? Am I in a relationship, or do I go and do this thing for myself? Like the relationship, well, so-called relationship, the connection is completely able to have everything within it, contained within it, because love is like the most powerful. It's the ultimate. It's the ultimate emotion, this feeling of love, this Two of Cups feeling. And it can hold anything. It can withstand and hold anything. We've got singularity. You are your own sun, moon, and stars. Exactly. So there's no dependency on somebody else. Nobody else's dependency on you. This is a true partnership of being together and reflecting to each other, listening to each other, making conscious choices, having conscious communication. What else do we have here for the viewer, please, Spirit? Oops. It's this one here. I think it said evolve. Yeah, evolve. Yeah, you're in major potential mode right now. I think that's it. Let me just give it one more shuffle. Yes. Yeah, you're in major potential mode right now with something. So we've got singularity. You are your own sun, moon, and stars. You can make anything happen right now. And it comes to fruition. It really comes in big and evolve. The cosmic potential flows through you. Yeah. Big changes afloat. And this is, but the changes are because it's like you're bringing them in, like you're actively bringing them in, you're working for them, you're calling them in, you're caring about them, very focused. That's where we've got this tracker energy for you as well. Okay, let's get some last words of guidance for you with this situation. I do feel it is, oh, we've just had a flip. Oops. I do feel it will deepen your relationship, or deepen a relationship with somebody that you meet, to have this surrender of judgment, honest communication. And we've got koi fish spirit. There is always enough. You don't have to choose one thing or another. You don't have to be in any kind of sacrifice mode. You don't have to give up any of your values, any of your desires, any of your dreams. And it could be that one of you or both of you has done this in the past with a partner and you're worried about it now, and it's the old pattern playing out, but not quite sure how to move forward. I feel like there's an uncertainty for both people here, but a desire to be together for both people. And that applies, I'm feeling that for people that are in relationships, committed relationships, committed partnerships, but also where you meet somebody new. Scarab beetle, magic works through you. This magic that's working through you is your gift to be able to heal the other person in this connection. Their gift as well for you, but we're looking at your energy right now, your gift to heal them through your honesty and your commitment to the relationship. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. It's like the small bits of communication. It's the small tiny things that have a big impact. And it could be as well for you, tend to the small things to get this dream up and running, this desire, this pull towards something. Oh, as we're saying that, lizard spirit, dream the world into being. Lovely. Yes. Tend to the small things. Do the little things. Just one thing every few days. One thing a week. Whatever feels possible, whatever feels accessible, whatever feels doable. And we've got Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. Yeah, you don't have to give anything up. Not at all. There's either a deepening of a connection here, or there is a you're you're about to step into a connection that is this honest, conscious relationship that you've been looking for and desiring, that you're perhaps worried that is going to impact your life, what you're working on, what you're doing, your dreams, your goals, but it won't. This is about you two finding your feet in a way that is totally protected and honored by you both. It's really beautiful soulmate energy, it really is. Okay, I will leave it there for now, viewer. I hope that you got some messages of guidance through whatever situation you're going through right now, through the reading today. And thank you for watching the reading with me as always, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.